Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of Transport Fever with our little business going on here where we're actually in the green for the first time. We're actually going to slowly, and I mean slowly, make some money here. Just going to bring up all our usual little spreadsheets and actually I'm going to move you over here. You there. Bring you up. Right to there. That way we just got everything because this is going to go over at least once or twice more. So, right now we are making money. We're actually making money pretty good. We've got to pay down our debt quite a bit. So there's two ways we can do this. Number one, we can actually increase our own industry growth by building a few things. One of the things I want to do is I want to build industry ourselves. We have a lot of stuff already kind of set up around us, but none of it is really close enough. So what I'm going to do, can I actually bulldoze this? Oh, I can't even bulldoze these things. Yeah, good to know. I want to actually build some industry ourselves. So right now we've got some steel slag stuff there. We really don't have the ability to build anything there. We have some fuel over here, but we have no oil. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go for food right now. Food is going to be our number one, our thing. One of the things I'm going to do is actually set up a how can I put this? Food is for shopping supplies. I'm going to set up one centralized location for our food, and then it's actually going to go to both towns. We're going to use trains, obviously, because that's just the way things go. But we need to actually set up another line altogether. I'm going to use the line we have now as the default line, but I want to look to see where. Blue is what we're looking for, which is commercial. It's mostly kind of centralized there. Well, these guys, it's over here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, first things first, we're going to actually bulldoze that, because we don't need it. But now we're going to need some warehouse stuff. We're just going to make them kind of start and end like this for now. This one is actually going to be centered kind of like, because this is just to make money. Like down the long run, we're going to obviously change this up a lot. That's where that one's going to be located. This one. It's going to be located like so. Oh. I can do Shift N for now. Put that one right there. Then in the middle is where we're actually going to build our industry. Or at least away from the two towns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a second rail line. No, actually, no, I'm going to build the road first. So we're going to build it around here somewhere. So we're going to build the road kind of close to this line a little bit. Now, we don't have the money for it right now. This is just me kind of eyeballing where we're going to build this. Probably right about there-ish. Which means we're going to go a little road like so. And another one down the middle. Like so. A farm. It's going to cost us roughly, if I spin it around real quick, it's going to cost us $73,000. So it's going to cost us a hefty penny. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring this road like so. Very much just a matter of letting time flow at this point. There we go. And what I want to do is we're going to use this. Our farms are going to be based in this general area here. Probably 2 farms and then have the factory over here. Factory will just have a factory right here-ish. What you want to do is you want to have it so that the farms are just far enough away that you have to ship the stuff. If you have to ship it, that means obviously that you are going to be making money by shipping the goods. So we're probably going to have our farm here, our warehouse here-ish. We need a processing plant, which is going to be a lot of money as well. It's going to cost us around 77K as well. Now what I can do is actually make a bridge over here and put the railroad on. Oh, I actually can't put the railroad on that side because the railroad is right there for the moment. Might put the railroad down further a little bit. So you can actually connect it. No, we're not going to do that. No, I don't want it to snap like that. There we go. 31,000. Okay, we're going to have to wait. So I think we're going to build the rail line around here somewhere. Come on, people, make me some money. So this will cause us to lose a little bit of money in the short term. But that's no big deal. We could take out a loan, which would pretty much support this whole thing. Maybe. Take $2 million in loans, maybe. One thing I don't like with this game sometimes is early on it is really long to actually do this. I mean, we're only paying $30,000 in loans. And everybody's making money, so it's not like we're hard up right now for cash. This is actually going to be 2 lines. It's going to be based right about here. It's going to cost a lot of money. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to borrow. We're actually going to borrow quite a bit of money here. We're going to, well, we just doubled our debt basically. So we're paying 60,000 K. Or $60,000. So first things first. You're going there. You're only going to be dropping off food, so you only need to have 1 actual station. Okay, so the truck's going to come in, drop the food off, and go. Pretty simple, actually. Our food processing plant. We're just going to go there. It's going to have 2 things. Actually, yeah. Well, it's going to have a pickup and a drop-off. So this is going to be the pickup. Which is going to be right beside it. Then we're going to have a 2 location one. This is actually going to be the drop-off. So everyone's going to come in this way, drop the stuff off here, and everything's going to pick up there and drop off there, and then come back. Then we're going to have our farm over Hall. There we go. And it's going to have a 2 thing as well, because we need to get both cattle and wheat. I want to just kind of tilt it a little bit better. Oh, okay. We're going to put the truck here-ish, just because in the future we're also probably going to build maybe another farm, maybe build, you know, some more stuff here. We're going to upgrade a lot. So a lot of money is going to be spent on this stuff. So we're going to put you here for now. Later on we can obviously demolish it. And we're going to end up building 2 separate lines here. So the first one is going to go that. The second one is going to go like that. We're actually going to do each one separately. So this line is actually going to hit this here and stay beside it. And this one's going to do the same thing, but it's going to do that afterwards. We're going to do one at a time. So we're going to tell it, hey, follow this track for now. And it's going to follow it all the way to there. And then this is going to kind of do something like that. There we go. Okay. So this is the first line. So we're going to build up the first one first and set that all up. So now we need to drop off our goods. So we need yet another single drop-off point for now. And we want it centralized where a lot of the retail is covered. So I want it kind of... Here wouldn't be too bad. The further south I go, putting it on the main drag, like right here, probably would be the best. Nope. But right here where this residential building is. That will cover almost all of the southern part, but the upper buildings, like these ones here, won't be served. If I went dead smack in the middle of town, like right here, that's going to cover the majority of stuff there. We have that there that we can send the trucks to. That's good. So we're going to build this one up first, like I keep saying. We're going to build one of you. You're expensive, but basically I'm building it, and then I'm going to destroy it. Actually, no. My train. You buy. We're going to say wagons. Now we want a wagon that only carries food. 14 food. Yeah, so the only one that actually carries food is this one here. Food. We're going to tell it to do 3 loads of food. 1, 2, 3. Done. We're going to set a new line for it. And it's going to go from here all the way to there. So it's going to go pick up food at the Dis West. And then go to the exchange, drop off all the food, and there you go. Now, our location here is actually quite simple. Especially if I keep hitting the wrong buttons. All the food will go here. And basically we're going to build, for the moment, just 4 trucks. Actually, what? 3 trucks. These 3 trucks, very simple. We're going to go from here to there. And that's it. and they're basically just going to get food and take it back and forth, and that's it. They're going to be told to do it while they're full only, so it might take a little while. And that's going to be the first line, so we're going to let it go. Oh, yeah, so I guess I should finish this part too up. So we're also going to say, hey, how you doing? We're going to go with 2 cattle and 2 grain. We're going to say set all, new line. They're going to go from here to there. That's it. So go on there, they're going to pick up, 2 of them are going to pick up cattle, 2 of them are going to pick up grain. Actually, I just screwed that one up. It's line 6. Yeah, vehicles. You send a depot, and you just send a depot. There we go. So we actually have to send the other vehicles on a separate line. That's where I kind of goofed up there. So I'm going to unpause real quick here. I'm going to pause again. Oh, right. They're just going to go around and turn around. Pause, set line, new line, there we go. And you're going from there to there. There we go. Now if I say, hey, show me the lines that I'm seeing, whoops, boom, to there, to there. What they're going to do is they're going to get, obviously, their cattle. Obviously, they're going to get their stuff. And that is the first of the 2 lines. And notice we only have $495,000 left. We still need to get the last 3 trucks. And that's going to be food. And they're going to just go 1, 2, 3. Set all, new line. They're going to go from here, and they're going to go to there. And that's it. So now what we're going to do is we let it sit for a few minutes. Play. It'll take a little while for basically the demand to get in there and the businesses to get in there. So they're going to start losing us money right away. The train as well is going to lose us money. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. The train's already lost us 20 grand. So but on the bright side, this is actually going to supply these businesses or the town with food, which is going to make us more money, which is going to be a good thing. We're not going to repay that debt just yet. But with everyone else making money, it should make things a lot better. Plus, everyone now is going to want to go to the town of Dis, because now they know that this town is making the money. So we can see here our 2 food, our little food lines here are not making any money at the moment, which is no big deal. There we go. So as of this moment, there is now 17, 18. Wow. Actually, quite a bit already building up there. And once they pick that up and start shipping it, we're good. So now what we're going to do real quick is we hit this button here. I see it's zoom in, and I see blue and green. So just these guys. So I'm going to click these lines real quick. Both of them at Stone Central. I want them to get full loads. Meaning that the truck is going to pull in, it's going to take what it needs, and then leave. I think I'm going to add a couple more, 1 or 2 more vehicles to each one, because it's almost already maxed out. I think 70 is the max. Nope, and keep going. Every time they deliver food, obviously we're making money. We're going to be making $1,000 for every delivery. Wow. Oh yeah, we're adding more vehicles to those guys. So first, it's 3 cattle. And we're going to say, hey, I want to add you to line 6. Right, we're going to add 3 wheat. And we're going to add them to line 7. There we go. Look at that. And for a second there was cargo for these guys over here, which is, boom, line 8. So line 8 is going to be told, hey, at Stone East, now, we'll wait till you have a full cargo, and then go. And I believe it's, what is the, so right now it's producing 256, but the limit is 3,200. And look at that, we are making money. The cattle is already turned a profit. It's just a matter of time before the wheat does. So we're $2.8 million in the hole right now, which is no big deal. You can see here these guys are waiting. Boom, he's got 8. Now he goes. So our output hasn't quite reached the same as our input yet. So it looks like it takes them a couple seconds to drop stuff off. You can see also the supplies here as well. I believe that's the... It doesn't say how much it has. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's got nothing stored right now. So right now our supply for them isn't enough. We're not supplying them enough stuff. I'm also seeing here that we currently have 8 already sitting at the thing here, and there's going to be 16. And look at that. 3 of them are already making us money. Line 8, 7, and 6. So basically these 3 lines here are all making us money. In the next episode, it's a matter of time before we get line 5 going. Well, actually, line 5, I'm going to tell it the same thing. I'm going to order it immediately just to kind of, hey, whenever you get to the sidings, I want you to get fully loaded. Once it's fully loaded, and only when they're fully loaded will they then deploy to the local little town there. There we go. So line 5 is losing us money at the moment, and so is the trail, or the train number 4, or line 4, which is the train that carries the food, but that's no big deal. Because as of this moment, there's now 24 waiting for it here. Well, now it's 32. It has a capacity of 42. So soon down the road, we're actually going to have to add another build or another thing to it, which is no big deal. I'm actually going to tell it, hey, I want you to put that building in there. Oh, no, I can't. Just want to make sure I have one building for each of these things. It's pretty much just going to stay like this for now. Later on, we'll probably revamp this location here a little bit. Have one central like exit for a whole bunch of different stuff. I might put the rail line actually on the other side, like have it kind of come up over here somewhere and kind of cross somewhere. But as we speak, everything's making us money except for line 5 and line 4. So far, so good. And if we look, This one is not too far away from making us money as well. We got 3 different vehicles. They're all full. There's currently 6 there, which is one more truck full. So as the deliveries into town get higher, those ones become just way more profitable. Later on down the road, it'll be a matter of everything will be split 2 ways. So they're starting to get more stored. But right now, it looks like definitely us not maybe supplying enough grain and cattle to the food processor. Maybe. What if each one makes us $1,000? If you look at it, we've already made almost 16 and 15,000. So we've made almost $30,000 just from selling cattle and grain. One of the things about this game is the further you go, the more money you make. Those vehicles there are going to be making us some money. People are obviously going to be moving to dis or even not. How is our... So right now we've only supplied 34% of what they need, which isn't too bad. That just means it will grow. We still need to supply goods, tools, construction material, machines, and fuel. So, I mean, town's getting bigger. More jobs, more shopping facilities weren't going down, but jobs were, and the population was kind of going up, and then kind of went stagnant a little bit. So we're going to have to pay attention to that. With the town of Stone, it's pretty much the same thing, actually. They're both... Are they now the biggest towns on the map? Yeah, they're both over 200 already. Holy smokes. Stone has more shopping facilities than the other town does. I probably made an error there. But I think for the town of Stone, they're kind of spread out. No, they're all pretty well centralized, meaning that when we go to build our drop-off building, or our depot, we're probably going to place it right here, right along the river. Down the road, down as time progresses, we will have to change locations. Jobs, the actual retail locations may change. We may have to actually bring in more retail, or more logistics, basically, because we need to supply, obviously, transport for people, food, tools, and goods for retail, and then fuel, construction goods, and and machines for the industry. So we have a lot to do, a lot to supply. You got goods here, so it's plastic, wood, and steel, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So we're in places that can produce steel here, and then slag. Slag is sent over to these places here, stone construction, and is used with brick construction to build stone. So, but that's the end of this episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.